Hey everybody, welcome back to Dutch or Delectables. So tonight for dinner, I'm gonna make a chicken bacon wrap, but we're gonna put a fun Dutch or Delectables twist on it, which translates into we're gonna wing it. So let's see how this turns out. Okay, so we're just gonna make a conglomeration of spices to rub on our chicken. So this one's a garlic pepper rub. This one's an all-in-one seasoning. This one is Lawry's garlic salt. This is like the most amazing stuff ever. Everybody needs some. This is new to me. This is Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse, and it literally smells like butter and steak had a dirty baby, and it is amazing. So get yourself some of that, it's great. And then some parsley, I like parsley. So we're gonna put some of that in there. So that's a teaspoon of parsley, a teaspoon of Kinder's, a teaspoon of Lawry's, a teaspoon of this all-in-one. I really don't know what's in it. It just says the new salt and pepper, but it goes great on just about everything. This is the High Mountain seasoning, and it is really good on just about everything. And I put a teaspoon of that in there as well. So just kind of mix it up. Doesn't have to be perfect. I know, I'm using my finger. It's fine. All right guys, side note, I never really measure anything with actual measuring spoons. If I do, I end up fumbling. So to each their own. I probably ended up with more than a teaspoon of everything, but that was just a good starting point. But like I said, I am terrible with measuring anything exactly. If you ask me for a recipe, you know, just offhand, I'll tell you what's in it, but I'm not gonna tell you how much of what, because I honestly, I don't know. I kind of cook, you know, by the sling of my hip. So we're gonna take this. We have a tinfoil covered sheet pan here, and we're just gonna lay these chicken tenders out. And then we're just gonna sprinkle our seasoning mix over the top of all of these, and then we're gonna take our bacon and wrap each one individually. Roll them over, make sure you spice both sides. If anybody says you put too much seasoning on it, you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. I'm just saying. Okay, just gonna kind of scoot those around, make sure they're good and coated. Kind of pile them up on one end, and then we're gonna get some bacon and we're gonna start wrapping them. And we have some toothpicks that we're gonna pin the bacon in place with just in case. So we'll move on to step 2. All right, so we're gonna take a piece of bacon, we're gonna lay it out. You're gonna start from one end of your chicken and you're just gonna kind of roll it up in there. It's gonna sit like that. I'm gonna take a toothpick, kind of break it in half. Stick one end there, one end there. And you're gonna lay it on your cookie sheet, and there you go. We're gonna do that 9 more times. Okay. So as you can see, we wrapped all of our chicken tenders in our bacon. You need to make sure that you take these little toothpicks out before you give them to anybody. Even if you tell them that there's toothpicks in it, just save yourself the stress and pull the toothpicks out before you give anybody anything. And remember, there's 2 toothpicks per chicken tender. That way you don't have anybody swallowing a toothpick and going to the emergency room. So safety first. All right. We've preheated our grill. We're gonna smoke these for about 30 minutes, and then we're gonna crank it up to 350, and we're gonna cook them to an internal temperature of 165. So always double check your temperatures. or you can do them in the oven. You don't have to do them on a grill. And same procedure, 350, internal temperature of 165. All right. Okay guys, so as you can see, everything is cooked to perfection. I pulled out the toothpicks, I counted them to double check and make sure I got them all. So now we're just gonna start assembling our chicken bacon wraps. I also have some leftover roasted red pepper sauce from some lamb burgers that we made the other night, so we're gonna give that a shot too. And here's hoping. All right, so for the first one, we're gonna use a spinach wrap with some roasted red pepper sauce. All right, I'm gonna add in some provolone. I like the thinner side of it. It just seems to taste a little bit better. I'm gonna add some tomatoes to this. Romaine lettuce, just the green stuff, or you can use spinach. But we have spinach in our wrap, so I figured some romaine would be pretty good. Wrap it up all tight. Tuck in your corners. Alright, I'm pretty sure that is the fastest I've ever seen my family eat 10 chicken tenders wrapped in bacon, but hey, it was a win. Use the roasted red pepper sauce that we had, and I'll post that on DutcherDelectables.com. Like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and for this recipe and all of our other ones, visit us at DutcherDelectables.com. Thanks guys.